In 2004, a college student crashed her car on a quiet road in New Hampshire. A passing driver stopped to help her. She refused. He left to call the police, and when officers arrived just minutes later, she was gone. No footprints, no confirmed sightings, no answers, and nearly 2 decades later, no one knows what happened to her. This is the story of Maura Murray, a disappearance that still confuses investigators to this day. Maura Murray was 21 years old. She was a nursing student at the University of Massachusetts Amherst. Friends and family described her as intelligent, driven, and athletic. She had a structured life, classes, training, responsibilities. There was nothing in her past that suggested she would suddenly disappear. But in early February 2004, something changed. On February 9th, Maura sent emails to her professors. She said she would be away for a week due to a family emergency, but there was no known emergency. That same day, she withdrew money from her bank account. She packed some belongings, and then she got into her car and drove north. No one knew exactly where she was going. That evening, her car was found on a rural road in Haverhill, New Hampshire. It had crashed, a single vehicle accident, no other cars involved. The front of the vehicle was damaged. Airbags had deployed. Inside the car, there were signs she had been drinking wine and other alcohol. But what happened next is what makes this case so strange. A local bus driver came across the crash. He stopped to check if she was okay. She appeared shaken, but conscious. He offered to call for help. She refused. She told him she had already contacted roadside assistance. The driver left the scene briefly to call the police anyway. It took about 10 minutes, but when officers arrived, Maura Murray was gone. There were no clear footprints leading away from the scene, despite the snow. Search dogs were brought in. They followed her scent for a short distance, and then it stopped, as if she'd gotten into another vehicle. Her phone showed no further activity. No confirmed sightings were ever reported, and the area around the crash was searched extensively, but nothing was found. Why did she leave campus so suddenly? Why did she lie about a family emergency? Where was she planning to go? And most importantly, what happened in those few minutes after the crash? Over the years, several theories have emerged. Some believe she left the scene to avoid trouble, possibly because of alcohol. She may have walked into the woods, disoriented, injured, and died from exposure. Others believe someone picked her up, a passing driver, someone she trusted, or didn't. And that encounter led to something far worse. There's also the theory that she planned this, that she wanted to disappear, to start over somewhere else. But no evidence has ever confirmed this. The truth is, no theory fully explains what happened. And that is what makes this case so unsettling, because everything comes down to one moment: a crash on a quiet road, a short conversation, and a 10-minute window where a young woman vanished without a trace. If you found this case interesting, there are many more stories like this that remain unsolved. Subscribe if you want to explore them. Thank you for watching.